Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Andrew Warren, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing some more positive news recently released around Tesla stock. And this time around, it's actually going to be specifically all about the stock in terms of like analysts, price targets, upgrades, and things along those lines, rather than some of the things that we've covered recently as part of news pieces, such as like growth within the company when it comes to the construction progress with phase 2 of the Shanghai Gigafactory, or just the construction progress with the Austin or Berlin Gigafactories. So this has less to do with what's actually going on with the company. Of course, these analyst price targets and things like that are all based on what Tesla is doing. All of those price targets are justified by that. But as I said, this news video is just all about the share price this time around. And so it's just nice to have this topic of just specifically talking about the stock itself, because sometimes I think people enjoy hearing about the company, but then there's also a lot of people that enjoy just hearing about the stock and what major investment firms and analysts and big financial figures actually think of Tesla stocks. So anyways, as always, if y'all do enjoy the Tesla videos, please make sure to smash that like button. It really does help me out. So let's go ahead and check out the share price currently for Tesla stock. The after hours is currently closed right now. It's like 8:47 p.m. right now, almost 9 p.m. So we got a minus 10.34% loss for today for the normal market hours for Tesla. That's minus $43.87 off of the share price. And then we got another minus 3.29% in the after hours as well, and minus $12.53. As you all can see, I lost around $20,600. So definitely a big loss day for me, but it was actually a nice opportunity day for those looking for some discounts for Tesla stock. So now that we've addressed the current share price of $367.83, let's go ahead and check out some of these analyst price targets that were recently updated after the Battery Day event. As we know, Battery Day was game-changing in terms of new information about the company. Yes, in the past, we might have got a little bit of leaked information like with Tesla's battery sales, but we never really got the in-depth details until we listened to the Battery Day event. So a lot of revolutionary things announced then, and I think it just went over people's heads at this point. Even big analysts on Wall Street seem to not understand what they actually mentioned at Battery Day. But let's go ahead and check out these price targets. These are actually good pieces of news because that includes upgrades for Tesla stock. So let's go ahead and check out this article by TSLA, and then we'll expand on it a little bit more afterwards. So as you can see, this is an article by TSLA and author Joey Klinder. So of course, we greatly appreciate the author and this website for providing this information and just being a place that we can go to get information about the company and the stock. So as this article states, Tesla gets new price targets after Battery Day breakthroughs. So I'm only going to mention a few key points of this article because I want you all to read it for yourselves as well, but I am going to mention the main companies that upgraded their price targets and of course address their reasoning. So first off, we have Goldman Sachs, and according to this article, it states Goldman Sachs analyst Mark Delaney raised his price target on Tesla stock from $295 to $400 and maintained a neutral rating according to The Fly. And it states that this price target increase by Delaney is based on Tesla's importance in the future widespread adoption of electric cars, as well as potential margin upside from software. And then at the end of this paragraph right here, it basically emphasizes that some of the reasoning for this price target increase by Delaney is because of Tesla's announcement to produce its own battery cells and reaching specific capacities by certain dates. So this Battery Day event was definitely important in terms of this price target upgrade because they did at least see the value in Tesla producing their own battery cells with that aspect of vertical integration that gives them an advantage over the competition. And just to note another thing as well, it says this is based on Tesla's importance in the future widespread adoption of electric cars, as well as potential margin upside from software. So I reread that once again to emphasize the fact that it notes the importance of Tesla's position in the EV market and how Tesla, like their goal states, actually accelerates this transition to renewable energy. And this is something that is certainly undeniable when it comes to Tesla. If it wasn't for Tesla making EVs and sustainable energy as profitable as it is and actually as cool and entertaining as it is, then there wouldn't be as much of a market for it right now. Obviously, by now, there would probably be some small startups in China and things like that, but there would never be competition at this level right now. And keep in mind, there's still not even much competition in comparison with Tesla and everything else. So just keep that in mind as well, even with the fact that Tesla is basically showing everyone what they're doing right now and open sourcing patents and everything. There's still not even competition currently at an equivalent level to Tesla. And so I think that's important to note in reference to this price target upgrade, because it talks about Tesla's importance in the future widespread adoption of electric cars, in which Tesla is the most important factor in this EV transition, in my opinion, because like I said, they made it affordable, they made it entertaining, they proved the fact that EVs could have really good performance. And so now they're dealing with the cost issues with the batteries. And once that is solved, you can just go ahead and say bye-bye to internal combustion engine vehicles, because it's already over. I mean, it's already over at this point in time, in my opinion, just because everything is so clear-cut for the future. It's inevitable. So it's just a matter of time when this actually happens and when we see this full transition. Of course, internal combustion engine cars may be popular in their own niches in the future, just in terms of like collecting an antique or collecting an old car that gives you nostalgia. I think there's still going to be a market for that. But when it comes to just what your average person wants out of a vehicle, then I think a Tesla is going to be exactly what they're looking for, especially as they're able to drive down prices thanks to them producing their own battery cells, which is what Goldman Sachs mentions as one of the important things in this price target upgrade. And so for the next price target upgrade, we actually have another increase, which is just a little bit under the increase from Goldman Sachs. This is a $100 increase in comparison to Goldman Sachs' $105 increase, and this is from Deutsche Bank. I know it's bank, but I think that's how it's pronounced. And it states Deutsche Bank's Emmanuel Rosner upgraded his rating on Tesla stock from hold to buy and raised his price target from $400 to $500. And there's actually a really important quote in this where I think he really hits the nail on the head. And so the article states, Rosner stated that although Wall Street's reaction to the Tesla event was not positive, it is an opportunity for investors to take advantage of a discount on the share price. And a direct quote from Rosner states, with the stock price indicated down, post-market traders sell the news, we recommended longer-term investors to take advantage of weakness to buy Tesla as the best way to invest in vehicle electrification. And so I don't know about you all, but that last sentence hit the nail on the head. And it's kind of ironic because I've basically been saying that exact same thing, and I hadn't even read about this price target upgrade until later today after I had done my previous videos, but I've basically been saying the same thing. In my most recent video, I just emphasized with the discussion about Tesla stock pulling back that this is actually a situation where long-term investors can really take advantage of this and take advantage of the fact that weak investors that are looking for short-term money and we're buying off of hype and not conviction, this is a scenario where long-term investors can really capitalize on this situation. And so like I said, the weaker investors are getting weeded out, and that's a good thing when it comes to Tesla, and I think it's healthy. So to see this price target upgrade from $400 to $500 and then $295 to $400 from Goldman Sachs as well, those are still pretty positive in the sense that they are upgrades. And then I also really like the one from Deutsche Bank that is $400 to $500, because I think $500 is pretty reasonable right now, especially if we're talking about a one-year price target. I honestly think Tesla stock will be higher than $500 a year from now, just because I think there's a lot of things that can happen with this company, a lot of things that will happen with this company. You have Model Y production ramping up after phase 2 is completed in the Shanghai Gigafactory, and right now it's already seeming that they are way ahead of schedule and could possibly start producing Model Ys by November, according to sources from a recent news article. And so there's a lot of things that can happen with this company a year from now, and I think the good far outweighs any possibilities with the bad. And so I think Deutsche Bank hits it right on the head when they talk about taking advantage of this pullback, because I truly think this is a situation where the smart investors, the long-term investors that actually have some money, totally understandable if you don't have any money and you really want to buy the stock right now, but you simply just can't. That's totally understandable. But I think Rosner from Deutsche Bank really just hits it on the head when he discusses this as an opportunity, which is exactly what I view it as well. We are in complete agreement with that statement. So anyways, I just wanted to share this news video with you all. There's also some more price target changes in that article as well. Not all of of them are as bullish as the ones that I mentioned. However, there was like a slight upgrade with one company, and then there was also a change with Morgan Stanley as well. So I'll leave that linked in the description below for you all to check out yourself. But please make sure to smash that like button if you all enjoyed the video. It really does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. And also, feel free to check out Robinhood and Webull in the description below. If you sign up with my referral link, you'll get some free stocks, and especially with Webull right now, you can get one free stock valued up to $1,600, and all you have to do to get that is sign up with my referral link and deposit $100 into your account. Keep in mind, you can take that $100 right back out after you get your free stocks, so it's basically just nice passive income, pretty much free money with minimal effort. But just want to let you all know about that. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week.